Hello. Okay, I'm just leaving Tagbina now. I'm doing lots of roadworks here through the town, so everybody's driving on the same side at the moment. The trees are looking very nice, they've been planted in the middle. Few dark clouds, forecast rain this afternoon. I was busy this morning, we did a bit more fencing this morning. Somebody we know, in the middle of the night, somebody did steal their goat from under it was actually underneath the house. Somebody actually stole the goat. Apparently the dog was there also, and I don't think the dog made a noise, so it sounds to me like it's somebody that knows him, if the dog didn't bark at a stranger. But yeah, somebody stole the goat. They found out early hours, went out, rushed out to try and find them. I think lots of people in the barangay were helping them to look. So they were going up and down the road, searching everywhere, and I think they spooked whoever it was, and whoever it was tied the goat to a tree inside the jungle, probably to escape. If you haven't got the evidence with them, it's hard to prove it. But they probably were going to go back later when everybody stopped looking, but somebody found it tied to the tree, so they found the goat, so that was okay. So we'll be very cautious because we've got quite a lot of goats, and our goats at the moment have been living out on the land, and they just sleep in one of the houses out there. We've re-fenced all round, so the goats are secure, they can't get out, and also it's hard for other dogs to come in now also. So our dogs were kennelled. So now because we've fenced, we're letting the dogs out on the land, so they will live upstairs above where the goats live, and if anybody's about, obviously they'll bark or whatever. They're quite good at barking at strangers, so. I did put some lights around the goat's house also at night. They're not super bright, but they're good enough to see if we can see anybody walking about. I don't want super bright lights. So yeah, we've been doing a bit more fencing this morning. My favourite little dog, Blackie, she's in season at the moment. So we've been getting a few strange dogs coming round. It's hard for them, they can't get through the new fencing anyways. But I've got to keep an eye on her, I don't want to get him pregnant. But yeah, she's in season at the moment. So I'm just going to Barobo now. I'll probably call in at the engineers. I've not been there for a few weeks, probably a month. I've not been to see anybody. I'm going to call in and have a look and see what they've been up to, have a chat. I'm going to buy some rice. We've been buying dry dog food for the dogs. They don't seem to really enjoy it. They enjoy it more if they get rice and sardines, boiled rice. Mix a can of sardines in with the rice, they really enjoy that. Plus the rice keeps a bit of weight on them also. But I've noticed I bought a new bag of dog food last Saturday. That's over a week now. I've noticed a few times the dogs have been vomiting. So I don't know whether that's been upsetting them or what, I don't know. They seem to just vomit like bile, so we decided we're not going to buy any more dog food. We're going to try them on rice and sardines. Yeah, I worked it out. The dog food we've been buying, it works out 50 peso a kilo. That's quite expensive. You can buy a kilo of rice half of that price. So then also when you boil the rice, it makes a bigger quantity. I don't know whether it doubles in size when you boil it, probably. Might even be bigger. So that's the thinking, yeah, it probably will cost us a bit less if we get past this. Probably cost a bit less if we feed them on rice and sardines. Hate being stuck behind somebody who's in a daydream. I've got no mirrors in a daydream and it's like wandering all over the road and not looking where they're going. So I hate being behind them. But yeah, we're going to try the dogs on the rice. That's what Tess was feeding them on before, until we started buying the dog food. But yeah, we've been costing about 2,000 pesos a month on the dog food, so we've been buying 2 sacks. So that's been 30 kilos of dog food. I think that it'll be a lot cheaper on the rice. I was going to go to San Fran to buy dog food, but we had a chat last night. So I'll put them on rice for a month and see how they go. And also the dog food, they don't seem to eat it straight away. They'll graze on it. So the smell off the dog food attracts ants. Yeah, they get red ants all over the dog food if they don't eat it straight away. So it can't be pleasant eating it with red ants, especially if you keep getting bitten. There'll be probably a bit of wind noise at the moment. I've got my visor open and just my sun visor down on the inside. I've been and ordered water this morning. 10 of the 5-gallon containers. About 50 gallon of water this morning. We seem to get through it quite a bit. Picnic there. I made crumpets or pikelets yesterday, so I made I think seven, but they're quite large, about 6 inches in diameter. So I had one of those for my breakfast. One of those toasted with butter.